Dan Jones.
35.01 miles per gallon.
Ack Miller.
25.85 miles per gallon with automatic drive.
Frank Hanley.
28.02 miles per gallon.
John Mance.
31.37 miles per gallon.
Those are the gas mileage figures turned in by these drivers at the conclusion of Experience Run USA. 2 months ago, a fleet of new Ford Falcons set out to cover every single mile of numbered U.S. highway, over 177,000 miles. And they did it. They traveled the fast expressways, the steep mountain roads, the busy city streets, and the average mileage for all the cars was 28.44 miles a gallon. Now, what about people like you and me? What kind of mileage can we expect in a Falcon? Well, the reports coming in from Falcon owners show that they're matching the gas mileage figures turned in by the Experience Run drivers. For example, here's Mr. Jack Veer of Rye, New York.
I have driven my Falcon 1,500 miles, half of it stop-and-go driving. I've averaged 27 miles to a gallon.
Mr. Ernest Preshard of Downers Grove, Illinois.
I've averaged as much as 30 miles a gallon in my Falcon.
Mr. Art Kohler of Los Angeles, California.
I've been getting over 32 miles per gallon in town driving.
Well, there's your proof of the kind of gas mileage others have been getting in your kind of driving. And believe me, figures like those are far more important than any of the claims you may have been hearing about some other cars. Now, here's another fact that can't be disputed. The Falcon is America's lowest priced six-passenger car, priced up to $72 less than its rear-engine competitor. Look it over soon. The economical new-size Ford, the Falcon.
There's a space and a proper place for everything. Just look around. It applies to almost anything. Hat on your head, needle and thread, hands on a clock, key in a lock, spokes on a wheel, and an automobile. So before you decide, look inside. Open 3 doors. Because there should be a space and proper place for the engine, luggage, gear shift, and people. But sad to say, there are cars today not built that way. Some cars put the engine in the rear. That leaves no room for luggage, except for up here. Loading's rough because there's just not enough room. And with the engine in the rear, the gear shift is here on the floor. And no one does that anymore. And when you try to see 3, you just can't do it. See? It is sad to say there are cars today that are built this way. But enter the Falcon, a Ford of a new size, with the space and proper place for everything. The engine's up front for greater stability. As for suitcases and such, here's how much goes into a Falcon. Luggage in the rear. There's more room for it here. Where should the gear shift be? Here, where it's supposed to be. Even though the new size cars today put it not here, but on the floor where it's in the way. The Falcon, with the space and proper place for everything. The Falcon, a Ford of a new size. And what a surprise the price is. The Falcon is America's lowest priced 6-passenger car, the result of Ford know-how. Go now and see the Falcon, by far the easiest car in the world to own. The Falcon.
This is John K.M. McCaffrey with a report on the new size Ford, the Falcon. We're lifting the engine out of this Falcon to show you one of many reasons why Ford engineers decided against putting it in the rear. You see, if Ford had put the engine in the rear, the only place for luggage would have been here in front in a small, odd-shaped space like this. The spare tire has to go in here, too, and the gas tank. Result? Well, what space is left is just not the right shape for a standard suitcase like this two-seater. So, what you would have is a luggage compartment that can carry just a few small pieces. Now let's see how much space you actually get in the rear luggage compartment of the Falcon. Notice that the entire area is lined, so your luggage won't get scratched. The floor is flat, so standard suitcases fit in easily. You get over 23 cubic feet of luggage space in the rear of the Falcon, as much as you'll ever need. And that's one reason why the Falcon is a front-engine car. Here's something else you should check. The price sticker. Because of an engineering breakthrough, the suggested price of the Falcon is up to $72 less than its rear-engine competitor. In fact, the Falcon is America's lowest-priced six-passenger car. It's the easiest car in the world to own. The new size Ford, the Falcon.